Don't know if this is working, but if it is, amazing. Okay. So, hi everybody. It's Tracy, and I am sharing a cheat sheet. So, I realized after 18 years that there was a reason why I consistently had new customers, and it was because I had built a machine. Every business needs a machine that will systematically and consistently deliver brand new customers to their business. And then once they're there, you have the opportunity to claim them, right? And to serve them and then to talk to them some more. So I am going to review the little cheat sheet that I created for everybody. There'll be an opt-in. I'll put the link down below. And really, I'm giving you a cheat sheet and just kind of walking you through what each piece is so that you can build the machine yourself. Okay, so I want you to think about it this way though. What if you could build a machine that would deliver you one new customer every day? Just one. Um, let's just say your average ticket value is $10. Okay. And maybe the customer might come back. Maybe they had a great experience and they come back once a month. Do you see how that can compound? If there was a brand new customer every day and they spent $10, it would be, yes, it would be an extra $10 every day. But if they came back, now it's $20, now it's $30. What's the lifetime? If they brought a friend, maybe they spend $20. I'll give you an example. So we started doing this at my new location in North Carolina. And one of the first people who came in, we'll talk a little bit about what that looks like, but she came in and she brought her coupon that I had sent her. And she brought her mother, her husband, and her two children and herself. I gave her a free bag of candy. She gave me $30 because that's the other thing she bought. The next day, somebody else came in. This is just in the last month. We just launched this in North Carolina here. Um, and so it is working. Every day there's a new customer coming in with a coupon, and it's pretty much on autopilot. And what you do with it is up to you. So that's what I wanted to share for all of you retailers, whether you're doing ice cream, coffee, boba, chocolate, candy, even retailers, or even salons, even hairdressers, even oil changes, whatever you want to do. As long as you build your machine, it should work. Okay, so hopefully you can see my screen and it says build a customer machine. Okay, so if you just had one new customer every day, um, what would that do for your business, right? Imagine it being predictable. You weren't like wondering, is anybody coming today? Especially like in New Hampshire, where my other store is, and it's going to be a blizzard that day or whatever. Um, to have on autopilot new customers every day. So let's just get started. So, number one, you're going to have to create an offer. The offer has to be tempting enough that it's going to not only get somebody to sign up and give you their email or their cell phone number, but also enough that they're going to want to get in their car and come and see you. If you are in the middle of nowhere, it's going to have to be a really good offer. But people will give up their email for something they see as valuable. Um, for years and years, we have run ads that would give us people's email addresses for birthday candy. Now, think about this. They would give us their email and then they'd have to wait till their birthday, which could be next year. It could be next January. It could be August. There's a whole lot of delayed gratification there, and yet they still gave us their email. And so think about that, but you want them to come quickly. So think about, you want to make it juicy, you want to make it good, and you want them to see the value in it and want to do it. So that's number one. You have to create a good offer. What I'm doing is a free quarter pound of candy. Same thing that I do for my birthday. I know that it works and I know that it's enough for people to want to come in. You might have to play with your offer a little bit, but that's what you need to do. You have to have a good, juicy offer that makes them want to get in their car and stop by your business. Okay, number two, you're going to have to map out the journey of the customer. So let's just say you have your website set up, your funnel where they can opt in and get their coupon. What happens? So you are going to set up a funnel. You're going to set up an opt-in. Then you're going to send them the coupon. Then what happens next? What happens next? What happens next? Let's say you send them a few reminders, okay? You're sending a text, you're sending a text, you're sending a text. Then you sent the text, they come in, they redeem. Now what happens? Do you never speak to them again, or do you continue the conversation? What does that conversation look like? Do you make them another offer? What happens when they come in the store? What do you want your staff or you to do? So again, I'll give you an example. My candy store, they come in, they say on the coupon to talk to the staff, they'll explain how it works, kind of like Starbucks is confusing. I want them to understand exactly what to do. They do not have to spend more than what I'm giving them for free, but they can. So we want to explain that. And we also want to have a good experience throughout the store. We want them to enjoy themselves. We want them to have fun picking out their candy. We want to chat them up a little bit. We want to give them some free stickers, some swag. We want to ring them up on the register. We want them to text us back to say, hey, I redeemed my coupon so that I know they came in. And then after that, I'm going to chat with them. I'm going to make them a different offer. I'm going to put them in a welcome series that's going to tell them a little bit about us and what we do and what we offer, because people can't buy what they don't know about. So, for example, we'll do cupcakes for birthdays. We will do a candy buffet for a wedding. We will do goodie bags. We will ship. A lot of people don't know that we ship, and yet we do every day. So you're going to explain what happens next and what you want to happen. Okay. Not everyone's going to open it, but you want to at least map out. The way that I do this is I use Post-its. I write down kind of what's happened so I can move them around, and I use either like a big whiteboard or a wall so I can kind of map it out and think about how I want that conversation to work. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is number 3 is you're going to have a CRM. And this is a customer management system. Sometimes it's a part of your larger system like Shopify or a website. You probably have a CRM. But you want to be sure that it has automations. You want to be able to have it automatically send the coupon when somebody signs up. You do not want to be manually sending that all the time. That defeats the purpose of having a machine. Okay. So you're going to have a CRM, and you're going to have it set up to send from your email. And your email should be an email address that comes from your domain from your website. So it's an official, not a Gmail account. You're going to build a funnel. A funnel is, if you don't know what that is, it's a page of a website, and then it's a guided path. So you send them there to get their free coupon or their free candy or their free coffee, and they opt in by giving their name, their email, and their phone number so you can text them the phone. The phone is key. Most emails, probably 20-30%, are opened. That means 70% will never look at your email. It might not even get into their inbox. However, texting, 90+% open their texts, even if they don't know who they're from. And so you want to get the phone number so you can text the coupon to them, thank them for signing up. And so you need to be sure that whatever you're using has that capacity. So the funnel is going to guide them. So it's going to guide them through the opt-in. It's going to explain the offer. Excuse me. And then we're going to have a thank you page. Okay. You could offer them something else like, oh, buy one, get one, you want to buy a gift card, whatever you want to do after that. I keep it simple. They opt in, I send them a coupon. That's the deal. Then I encourage them to come in. Okay. You don't want to burn them out before they get into your business, especially if you're a local business. Okay. You're going to also set up your follow-up automation. This is the part we talked about where you're going to automatically send. They opt in, which means a contact is created in your system. And then that system is going to automatically send out the coupon. And then maybe a couple days later, we'll send a reminder like, hey, you didn't use your coupon. And then when they use the coupon, you want them to be able to text you back, and you'll be able to log that they became a customer, not just a lead. Okay. Because they're still a lead until they've given you some money. So you want to have some type of online presence. How are you going to tell people about what you're doing? Usually I use Facebook, Facebook ads, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. There's a lot of places you can use it, but you want to have an online presence. You want to have a social media presence, and you want to be able to share it. Okay. You don't want this all to be verbal, because how do they opt in? They opt in through their phone, they opt in through their computer. You need to have an online presence for people to be able to click the button to be able to get your offer. So you need to have an online presence. Okay. We're up to number 7. You need to have regular content, but not only content like this is my offer, this is us at the coffee shop, this is us, so on and so forth. You need to be able to create a coupon to send. Now, I know for some people who are not super techy, you have to create a graphic that is attached to a link. So when you send the text, you've probably all gotten a text that had a picture with a link in it. That's what you're going to be sending. So you have to create what the coupon looks like. And you want to make it clear, and you want to include the steps at what they do. And you also want to include where you're located. Why not put it on there? It's encouraging and helpful for the people to be able to find you. Okay, so you want to be able to create a graphic to be able to send. You want to create local ads. So local ads are Google ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Pinterest ads, you name it, there's an ad for it. I primarily use Facebook. A lot of the world is on Facebook. It's an easier platform. It's been around a long time, and I've been running ads probably for about 8 years. And so it's pretty straightforward for me. Most of the world is on Facebook. The people who have the money are on Facebook and Instagram, of which you can choose both to run. But you want to be able to run ads, and you're not going to have to run them for a lot of money. I run $1 or $2 a day per location, and I target the ads to the people who are around my business. So within 10 or 15 miles of my business, I'm targeting them, telling them that I'm willing to give them free candy to come and check out my store. So hopefully you understand that. You want to be thinking about, how can I get them in, and how am I going to target? Where do they hang out? And you want to run your ads to where they hang out. Okay. You want to track your ads. You want to be able to see, are they working? Are people clicking? Are all of the buttons working? How many clicks from Facebook to your website or your opt-in page did you get per day? How many actually followed through and did exactly what they said they were going to do when they went there? How many opted in? So right now I'm getting about 5 cents to 10 cents a click, and about 30% are opting in. One of my funnels are opting in 50%, one is opting in 20. So if you think about it, 1 in every 5, if you only have 20%, only 1 in 5 that go to your site are going to opt in. You can improve that. You can play with that, but only by tracking and evaluating, which is the next step, will you actually be able to improve your odds, your return on investment. Okay. You want as many people that go to the site, you want them to sign up. You paid for them to get there. They left Facebook to go there. You want them to opt in, because there's no way to send them the coupon unless they opt in. There are some other ways that you can retarget. You can resend it to them. You can send like abandoned cart and such. But the reality is, sometimes some people are just nosy, and they're going to click buttons to kind of see what you're offering. So it's really good if you make it clear up front on Facebook what you're offering. So mine says, hey, I'm a new candy store in this region. I would love to meet you. We want to be a part of your community. We want you to come experience our store, and we're willing to give you the first candy bag for free if you come in. So please click the button, sign up for it over here, and we'll send you the coupon. And that's it. So when they go, they know exactly what's going to happen on that page, and it should be very clear. So that is the evaluation. And then customer retention. So let's just say a customer came finally. They came to the store. They had a great experience. They actually spent a little bit extra. They gave you the money. Now what? They're a first-time buyer, let's say. How do you make them into a loyal customer? How do you make them come back again? And there's a lot of different ways to do it, but that goes back to your workflow. What do you want to happen? What are you willing to give to get somebody to come? If every time you send a coupon and they come and use it, they give you 10x, which is what happened with my first person, well, then that's worth doing, right? But you'd have to figure out your numbers, your business, and what's reasonable for you. So for example, Panera does a all you can eat, drink coffee club or drink club. And every day, every 2 hours, you get to get, excuse me, oh my goodness, a free drink. Okay. So every morning for $16 a month or whatever, you get to go and get a coffee, a soda, whatever it is you want from their drink package that is free. If you're working at Panera, that works out great. You could have a couple that day. Um, and that's an all you can consume package for a certain price. Maybe that's something, if you're a coffee shop, you want to order. Maybe that's something you want to offer as a candy store. That's really up to you. But you have to think about what are your numbers and is it worthwhile to get them in? And will they spend enough money to pay for itself? Okay. Every business on the planet needs a system that gets customers into their business consistently. We all are dependent on customers. If you live in the north and there's blizzards every other day, that's going to be a little bit harder than maybe in the south. But in the south, when it's 100 degrees and everybody's hot, that might be your trouble season. But the reality is if you build up enough people who know about you, who have an incentive to come, and you give them an opportunity to experience how wonderful your store is, chances are they're going to come back and they're going to tell a friend. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that you are excited about building a machine that's going to deliver customers to you automatically without you having to do it all the time. You build it once, you tweak it, and you let it go. And that's kind of what we've done here. And that's what I know you can do for yourself. If you wanted help doing this, we do have a challenge coming up that will build it all together. You can, I believe there's going to be a link on the page where you can do that and sign up. And then if you don't have all the technology, we can also help you with that too. But most importantly, whether you do it with me or do it on your own, the most important part is to do it because your business and your family and your community all want you to succeed. You want you to succeed, and this will be the easiest, most consistent way for you to do so. So thank you so much for watching. My name's Tracy. I hope to see you in the challenge. And if not, great, good luck with building your machine. I know you're going to love it. It may be difficult at times because that's technology for you, but once it's built, you will not regret it, not one bit. Thanks for watching and have an amazing day. I'm going to stop this.